Okay, today's pretty exciting because we are having a pizza party. So there were a few things that really caught my eye in the bundle, like boom, caught my eye. I had to open it and have a look. One was this pizza ebook from Rebecca Stoner. Not only do you get oil-free and vegan crust recipes, you also get a gluten-free recipe to make a pizza crust, amazing, and toppings, including a cashew matzo and all kinds of other goodies. She even has a dessert pizza in there. So today we're making two pizzas, and I have one of the toppings from her book, and then I'm using my own matzo. Oh, she also has a red sauce, which I think is really nice because a lot of times we might use like pasta sauce or jarred pizza sauce, and she has her own. I did a complete shortcut today, and I'm going to show you what I did, but let's get to it. Okay, so we have the two crusts here, and I'm going to show you first what I did for the red sauce. So, I do this. I wing things sometimes. So today I just took a can of crushed tomatoes. Organic crushed tomatoes. I strained it to get the liquid out, and then we have a nice thick puree, basically, of canned tomatoes. That's gonna taste nice. Like, it's gonna taste more fresh than using a jarred pizza sauce. And what I'm adding to it is some fresh chopped oregano. I have a little salt in there. So this was a small can of crushed tomatoes. What size is that? It's 14.5 ounces. I put in a quarter teaspoon of salt. And I also put in, or was that a half teaspoon to taste? And then I also put in like about a teaspoon of maple syrup. So that's going to be my pizza sauce, the red sauce here. I'll stir that through. And now I'm going to on the pizza. Now, if you love more sauce, you go for it. I'm one that does like a lot of sauce, but everybody, we all are different with our pizza topping preferences, what we love, what we don't love. A little bit more on that guy. And now, this is, I may as well finish off this one. I'm getting ahead of myself. I'm getting so excited. Oh yeah, my knives are in the way. That's great. That's great video experience. And the paper towels. Wow. All right, guys, let's try that. Okay. Let's on this one. And I'm going to save a little of the sauce because I may want to add more later or do another pizza. There. And then let's start with my almond matzo. I did everything in the high-speed blender because here's the thing. With a matzo recipe, like the one I have in the Cheese Trap and the one Rebecca has in her ebook, it's blended and then you heat it up on the stove. But I wanted to see if I could get away with just doing everything in the blender and heating it so much with the speed of the blender that it would make it like it's stovetop heated. And I think it's going to work. We're going to test it. We're going to put it in the oven and see what happens. It smells super good. You can't smell it. Look how gorgeous it is. Okay, let's get the video back on the pizzas. And I'm just gonna get a little ice cream scoop to dollop some onto the pizza. Do this one over here. So I think I'm gonna make one just like a margarita pizza. I don't have any basil. That's a bummer. I might actually pop out after and get some and just top the pizza after it's baked with it. Because a little basil on a margarita pizza, that's meant to be, right? So that's that one. And now this is Rebecca's, which caught my eye. I just need a sip of my tea. This caught my eye. Barbecue pulled mushroom pizza. So a lot of times when we have like a vegan option for like pulled pork, that's the idea. A lot of times it's jackfruit, and she's using mushrooms, which I love. And I can't show the recipe, but I do want to show her little photo from the ebook. Does that translate? Maybe. So I'm adding that to the pizza. And what else? I think I forgot something. Let's just wing it. Let's see what's going on. Gonna add that to the pizza. It smells so good. And The reason I'm not doing it on both is I have a mushroom disliker in the family. I'm hoping one day she will like them. Everybody else in the family likes mushrooms, but the youngest. But that was the case for my kids, actually. They all did not like mushrooms growing up until a little bit later. So I kind of feel like that's par for the course, you know what I mean? Not all kids, of course. I mean, kids are all different. We're all humans. We're all different people. So it's not like all kids don't like mushrooms, but mine did not like them until they were older. This smells incredible. Okay. And now I'm going to add some of the matzo on this one. And then we're going to pop it in the oven. And I'm going to show you the finished. Doesn't that look amazing? There's something special about making your own pizzas. And, you know, even if you wanted to buy like a pre-made dough, go for it and then make them cashew matzo in her book, or make the mushroom base, because there's, again, just something special. It's very, it has a rustic quality. You can stretch the dough out and make it look uneven and very, you know, homemade. It's just fun. So you want to get it into a really hot oven. I'm just going to pull a little more of my oregano leaves to add a few more of those to this one. And I'm just realizing I have pineapple. That would be good on this guy or this one. But I want to get this in the oven. So, and I don't have my pineapple cut. So let's just get these in the oven so we can show them to you. She also puts on this pizza red onion, which is a great idea. And I feel like I want to go get one. Okay, I'm going to pause the video and go get a red onion. Okay, I didn't have a red onion, but I had a small white onion. So, and here's the thing. This is why I didn't have it ready, because I just like chopping onions so much, but I just sliced this one really quickly, and we're going to get that on the pizza because I do think that will taste amazing with the mushrooms. It's going to be delicious. So just sprinkling some of that over. I'm not a fan of raw onions, but I do like raw onions sliced thin and then on a pizza baked. I do think that tastes incredible, but really thin. Like you can see, I've sliced these so thin. I don't love onion hands either, so I'm gonna have to wash my hands right away. Okay, hands are washed, and the only other thing I want to put on this one is some fresh black pepper, because again, that is a delicious addition. Good. All right, that's going in the oven. They're both going in the oven. I'm going to let these babies bake up and show you the delicious finished pizzas. You guys, the pizzas are out. You guys are going to make fun of my elf glove. I swear by this thing. But here we go. Look at these pizzas. Oh my gosh, look at these. Don't they look amazing? That's way better than any takeout pizza. Look at that. Looky, yum, yum. So I really want some fresh basil for this now. So I might pop to this little market across the street and get some. But I do want to show you a little tip that I learned this from a restaurant. When they take a pizza out, not all restaurants do that. They get a little bit of like a sweet chili glaze. Usually they use honey, but you could use like date syrup, or you can buy, there's actually a local company that does a chili honey here, and you can just on the edge of this savory pizza, a little bit of that. It is divine because it's that little bit of sweet and savory contrast with a tiny bit of heat, and you just brush that around the edge. So amazing. Now I'm not putting it on this one because I want this one to be a little more traditional. Look at that. And if you want to brown up the mozza just a little bit more, pop the pizza under your broiler for not for long though, like 45 seconds, a minute, just to give it that little extra browning. So we have two pizzas. Yes, I do have hot pans in my hand. They're not too hot now. Look at that. Guys, link over, get yourself the vegan bundle. If you just make pizzas, it's worth it. $49 for almost, it might be over 8,000 now. $8,000 worth of products, goodies, videos, recipes, meal plans, fitness programs, a lot of stuff. Have fun. Let me know what you make first. See you soon.